Hey, friends! Hi, my friends! Oh my gosh! Okay, we are today in English, but we are doing it with my special partner, Denise Christopher.
Hello.
Okay? Remember, today is Tuesday. Today we speak in English.
English.
Hola, mi querida Franci. Hoy es en inglés. Today is in English. Tomorrow is in Spanish. Mañana voy a estar con mensaje en Los Ángeles en español. Pero hoy es en English.
Yes.
Yeah,
English.
today is in English. So go and follow your friends and speak English. And I'm going to start putting in Facebook as well. And we are going live right now. Okay. There we go. Maybe we're going live.
It's weird because when I look at this,
Well, we're in 1-0. We are on live on Facebook as well.
okie
So I'm
doke.
going to put this in here. I think it looks okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, you can also see Lupa in the background on
Yeah,
YouTube.
you can see background. Hey, my friends. Today is Tuesday. And it's, I don't know, I think it's the 24th of September. This is my big partner.
Sure.
It's also my PR. This is the one that we venture everywhere and we do a bunch of things. And especially today, because today is a message from the angels. And the message from the angels got a lot to do with neurology, got a lot to do with the brain, got a lot to do with life, and got a lot to do with the things that you gotta think for the things that you shouldn't do, as the music say. For those that didn't hear it, the thing for you. I got a thing for the things that I shouldn't do. And I'm really sorry for those ones that had to hear my beautiful voice. But I really got a good voice. Yeah, sure. Okay, this poor thing is the one that always got to hear me singing. But we got the things for those things that we shouldn't do. We got the things for all those stuff that we say sometimes.
Oh, someone's joining.
Okay, let's check if you come and put likes. In the Spanish, for my friends in the Spanish, mi querida Raquel, it will be on Wednesdays. Es los miércoles. Miércoles a las 9 de la noche. Estoy en español. Tuesday at 9,
English.
we are in English. And as I say, today I have my little partner here. He is my everything. I got to tell you, especially my English teacher. So you're going to hear him correcting my English constantly.
I already corrected her book. She said octopuses instead of octopi.
You kidding me? Even my editor didn't go through that, but he does.
Not a good editor.
Hey, more respect to my editor. That he's, by the way, one of the people that we're in. So anyhow, today we're going to talk about all those things that your brain goes through. They make you addict in some way. This is why I say I gotta think for the things I shouldn't do. We all know that we have those guilty pleasures. We all know that we have those things that don't allow us to go. Then we use it many times as some type of excuses, you know. Sometimes we say the things don't work because it is too difficult, because the economy, because I'm fat, because I'm skinny, I wish, because I'm this, because I'm that. And we are always putting all these because and because and because, and we create a good habit. So in order of that, I want to read something for you, and then I will explain you how neurologically that functions into your brain. Okay, and this is something that I put in my Facebook for my friends that are in the Facebook. Go and check the video that I posted today. Then is what do you practice? And it's about this boy that maybe younger than you, yes? I guess it's 8 years old, kind of. It looks like 8 years old.
Do you remember my birthday? Do you know how old I am?
Yes, but I'm talking about the boy then. What do you practice? And he got a beautiful accent. He says, what do you practice? So I'm going to tell you, what do you practice? So it says, my question to you today is, what do you practice? Every day. Because what do you practice, you will get good at it. What do you practice? Do you practice joy in your life? Do you practice peace in your life? Do you practice happiness in your life? Or do you practice a lot of complaining? Because if you complain a lot, you will get very good at it. And you will get so good at it that you will find a fault in everything, even when it's no fault, that a layman cannot see. So, you being an expert, then you will see everything on it. Do you practice anger? Because if you practice anger, you will be very good at it. And you will get so good at it that most of the trivial things will make you jump and make you angry. Like sitting in an airplane and see somebody across somebody across you, and somehow it looks better than that one that was given to you. And that is so unfair for the airline. What a horrible airline. What do you practice? Do you practice being worried? Because if you practice being worried, you will be very good at it, and you will get so good at it that everything you worry, including about the buffalo that you don't have. So I propose, if it's a question of practice, I propose you to practice joy. I propose you to practice peace. I propose you to practice happiness. Because that's what you practice. It's what is in your brain. And for that, I will get my big boy. Then he's going to show you my book, by the way.
Yeah, I also have sticky notes in there.
Okay, and he got the stickies. So he will remember what we're talking about. So this is, by the way, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Sammy Poli. Welcome to the program. Every Tuesday I will be talking in English. And I will be speaking in English, a program about angels and me. But I'm also an author. I'm of many things. I got to tell you, I have so many things on my curriculum that is on my resume that is amazing. And doesn't have to do anything with the other. One of those is I'm an author for the children's book. And this is one book that I'm doing in your face. That is about to help kids to confront verbal bullying.
It's actually helping me.
Yeah. Thank you.
Which is why I haven't gotten bullied this school year so far.
Thank you. Okay, but this book is about how to love yourself, how to understand that people think differently than you, how to understand that what the other people think about you, this is not really what you are. It's just what they think about you, and they're going to see you from their knowledge, from their perception. What do you do, and how do you do the things? But one of the chapters that we have in here is exactly to teach children how your brain works, how your neurons work, and how that impact in your life. Because everything is just a part of your thoughts. It's just a programming that you have in your brain. So if you create a thought pattern, well, you can change a thought pattern. That's not that difficult as you think it is. But let me show you first neurologically how does it work.
I'm going to show them
Okay.
how it
Can you
works.
please go to the neurons? Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, no, I went straight to it.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Chris Polly, and I'm going to be reading Sammy Polly.
Okay, let me show the picture first. There you go.
That's my water bottle.
You see, I got a lot of books.
Yeah.
Okay, my dear.
If you want us to run out of books, you can go buy it.
Oh yeah, you can go to Amazon and buy it. The name is in your face. A Wisdom for the Children, and it's made by Sammy Polly, of course.
Sammy Polly.
Okay, then it's me.
Okay.
So, Don Miguel Ruiz,
the author of the fifth even. What did I write?
no, the author of the
Agreement.
agreement,
said if you lived on an island your whole life, you create a name for everything on the island, basically. And the reason people do this, because humans are hardwired to communicate.
Yeah, I mean, even this is why language exists, because you need to make sense of what you're seeing in a verbal way, and as some type of noise or some type of code that you create, all the society has created for you as a language, so you can make sense of what you are seeing, and you start making difference between them.
And like,
okay,
how many times has your mother or father said, "I'm baking cookies in the kitchen"? Your first instinct, I'm gonna run to the kitchen.
I'm preparing a homework. I'm going to run out of the kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. I could say, oh, hey, who wants to help me cleaning today? And suddenly it's quiet. I use that when I'm about to read because if I'm with a book, they know that I'm with a book and everybody wants to talk to me. But when suddenly I say, hey, I'm going to clean the kitchen, everybody disappears. That's the moment that I grab my book and I read. When I say, who wants to help me to pick up stuff? They flew away. So anyhow, let's talk about what is the neurons.
Now, you might be asking, well, what does happen in your brain? Habits are created through a synopsis in our brain. This occurs
Okay, we can
running
read.
my screen time. This occurs when dendrites connect to each other. One neuron may have many dendrites and result in many synapses. So you may have many habits.
Uh-huh. You don't worry. I'm showing the dendrites.
Okay, so let me read on.
So these are the neurons.
So you're probably thinking to yourself,
Neurons,
Chris,
dendrites.
I have literally zero ideas what you just said. Let me put it into simpler terms. In the brain, we have cells called neurons.
Once again.
Neurons. These neurons look like flat octopi. See, I caught the error. They look like flat octopus.
I'm going to beat you.
Flat octopi. Whose tentacles are the dendrites. When the octopus gives a handshake to another octopus, it's called a synopsis.
That one.
When you repeat the action, the handshake gets stronger and wider.
Okay, here it is. Stronger and wider.
When you're doing that action, after a while, they will not shake hands anymore. Once again, the handshake creates habits.
Okay. So until there, we just can understand. So you have the neurons and the brain cells, and it creates a synapsis. That means when two dendrites connect each other. When two dendrites connect each other is something that you are thinking and acting upon it. It gets stronger when you keep repeating this. When you keep repeating this, it's called a habit.
A habit.
And you create a habit. For example, I'm not good at math. 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 So it doesn't matter then Miho Kaku comes to you and try to teach you math, you're not going to get it. Simple as that. You are not going to get it.
Can I add on something?
Yes.
About the stronger and weaker links.
Okay.
So let me incorporate this. Recently, I usually wake up my mornings. I have a strong bond of waking up around 8 and 8:30. I have that strong bond. But I want that to create a weaker handshake and stop making a habit and make a stronger habit of waking up early, like in 6:30.
Okay, how you will do that?
How will I do that? I'll start putting on my alarm.
Okay. So he's taking an action upon this. So it's once again, what do you practice? This is what it means. What do you practice? Because when you say, okay, if I wake up at 6, I'm going to be dead tired, and you keep repeating this action, it will be like that. But if you want to dismember this, you don't say, okay, I won't be tired. I won't be tired. It is just the same thing. Imagine if I'm telling you, don't think about a pink elephant. What's the first thing that you just thought about a pink elephant? Because your brain is making sense of what I'm saying.
It's easier to think.
So how you change these patterns, how you create another synopsis that is going to help you to destroy the other one, that is a bad habit, is just simply saying, if I wake up early, I may have more time to do the things that I love.
That brings up a serious question for me that I need to ask you because I didn't research this beforehand.
Okay.
No, the question
Joe
is...
Dispenza.
Okay.
A magnificent book.
If
you can have it, The Placebo Effect, Joe Dispenza, awesome book.
So, I just need...
Greg Braden, Turning Point, awesome book. Also talks about the same.
I'm going to put a sticky note over your mouth.
Miho Kaku.
I have an entire pack right here.
Okay.
Okay. So my question is, since you said the stronger bones and the weaker bones, does that mean if you kept on telling me, don't think of a purple elephant, would I start to not think of a purple elephant?
Well, if I say not in the front, it's just going to say yes. Remember, logic. Everybody pass logic in the school. No and no makes a yes. So if you say, I do not want to think about you, I do not want to think about you, I keep repeating in my head, you, so I keep remember you. If I say, I don't want to complain anymore, I don't want to complain anymore, I don't want to complain anymore, the only thing that you're doing is making a list of all the things that you want to complain about it, or you have been complaining about it, and not even forgiving yourself for complaining about it. So you keep complaining about it. So what you need to do in that case is just switch it and try to make your brain think in another synopsis and saying, I'm grateful for the things that are happening to me. When you start saying, I'm grateful for the things that are happening to me, it's going to change. For example, nobody loves me, nobody loves me, nobody loves me. It got just a thinking in the background that it means I'm not good enough, or I want to belong to some group, or I want to have the approval of some people. When you start thinking, I'm happy the way I am, and I will find friends that want to be with me for who am I. So it's not that all those people that didn't used to like you are going to like you immediately. It's just that you're not going to care about it. It's not going to be a conflict in your brain. So since it's not going to be a conflict in your brain, it's going to be okay for you. All these bad habits, imagine that it's the same than a bad food habit, okay? To going to what we call McDonald's, Christopher?
McDonald's.
Also known as?
GMO Palace.
The GMO Palace. Okay, it's not that we don't eat McDonald's, it's just that we know how bad it is, then we just decide to acknowledge how bad it is.
Something about what my boy Don Miguel Ruiz said. If you didn't remember, I already said, or if you're just joining right now, like my friends Stella Torres and Patricia.
Oh, Gisela.
Oh, yeah, Gisela as well.
Yeah.
So everyone that's joining just now didn't know what I said back then. What I said was that Don Miguel Ruiz was the author of the Fifth Agreement.
No argument.
The Fifth Agreement. And he said, if you lived on an island your whole life, you create a name for everything around you.
That's
Like,
right.
let's just think. If you put 3 people in the same house and you let them live there for like a couple weeks without telling them what the room's names were, one could call the room with the TV and a couch in it. One could call it, oh, this is the TV room. Another could call it the hangout room.
Well, do you
And
remember
let me continue.
Okay.
This is how hard being.
Now you know why. You know that he's my son. When I cannot even speak. Okay, go and talk.
Okay.
Come on. So I will tell you what's
That
a
was
book
my
day.
fault. Okay, so to continue on to that, someone could go to that room and say, oh, this is the telly room. That's a British phrase. Someone could say, oh no, this is the TV room. And someone says, no, this is the living room. No. This is a room.
Yeah, that's a
Just
cool
to
one.
add on to the other point, give me a second. It's all point of view as well. How you see something, you create a bond, and you think about it. I'm adding 2 points that you have. You add perfection and perception, this point in the book. Which, if you
Do you want
don't...
to show it closer?
This point in the book, I'm sorry, I'm getting used to the inverted view. This point in the book, it talks about it, how...
I like that language, inverted view.
Yeah, it talks about how the bee saw it red, and the dog saw it black and white. But they were saying the same flowers, right? Just like the people in the house that stayed there for a week, they were seeing the same room. They were just seeing it and thinking, wait, one guy, let's go on the guy that said, it's a television room. He goes in there, what do he see? He sees a couch to sit on, and he sees a television.
Okay.
And his mind immediately puts that bond together and thinks, huh, this is a television room. And they keep on adding things to that room that make them think, no, this isn't a television room. But he still thinks from that giant bond he got from me when he first saw it, that that's the television room.
Exactly. And now he might be happy with it or he might not be happy with it. So, for example, in this opioid crisis that we are having in the United States, I don't know around the world, but in the United States it's a big deal about the Oxycontin and all other drugs that you get to sedate yourself. I mean, it's going to make kind of the same effect from body to body, differentiate a little bit, but it is different people that take it differently. For example, it's people that go there only to have the Oxycontin and the other, I think it's something with pan, I don't know. But anyhow, so they have all these things. But for example, when I had my surgery, they had to give me all this stuff and I had the Oxycontin on it. I hate it. It made me feel bad. It made me feel like I couldn't move. I couldn't think clearly. I couldn't be there with all my 5 cents, which for some people, that's exactly what they are looking for. So, for example, when they tell me, Sammy, do you want an Oxycontin? I say, only if I get way too bad, then I cannot stand the pain. I might think about it. But otherwise, I don't want it. Because in my brain, the synopsis that they make it is like a Oxycontin equal, then I cannot think good. I'm fussy. I'm desperate. It is not something enjoyable. But for other people that want to escape reality, so they say Oxycontin equals a peace of mind and avoiding my problems and being happy and disconnected totally. So it really differs what it is in the brain of one person, what is in the brain of other person. So the angels, how the angels come in all this stuff? You might think, hey, this Sammy is bumbling a lot. He's talking about neurology. He's talking about her book. He's talking about her kid. And he's also, by the way, likes the Christopher.
You're probably just thinking, is this a show about angels, correct? And why is she talking about brain science?
Exactly. Because angels are just a guidance for us. Remember, the word angel comes from the Greek angelos, and means the messenger from the Creator. As you see it, as you perceive it. This is not a religion class. Once again, it's only a class that is telling you everybody can connect with their angels. Everybody can connect with their guidance. They are just a loving beings that come from the Creator to try to help us around. And one of the ways to help us around is exactly to make our life easy, to simplify it, to make less problems. For example, I've been helping in the schools a lot during my daughter, a little bit with my son.
She took
yeah, but today I went in it. And obviously, it is some actions that people take that I'm not used to it anymore. Then before I will be like, oh my gosh, because you speak English. Oh, Gretel, because tomorrow it is in Spanish. Wednesday is in Spanish. Los miércoles son en español. Tuesdays, los martes son en inglés. This is why I'm speaking in English today. Because Tuesdays is English alone. And Wednesdays is Spanish. Okay? Los miércoles son en español. Los viernes o los martes son en inglés. This is why I'm speaking English. Okay, so the angels come around to try to helping you through this. So today I'm seeing all these attitudes that are, and other times it will really bother me. It will really get me upset. And in this time, it just simplify me. And how it does simplify me? Because I understand what their point of view is, what they are trying to do. They are trying to show the dominance. They're trying to show how valuable they are. And they just want to feel good about it, okay? So I say, good for you. Feel good. And when I thought that they were doing their own thing and tried to run the whole show, instead of me getting all dignified and saying, I'm leaving this place. Oh my gosh, I'm not needed anymore. I just say, I think you have the whole show running out. Good. You're in charge of everything. So you don't need me today and I have things to do. So bye guys. Have a nice day. And I just left.
So I need to add on something.
Okay, no, we'll put my happy face.
And I'm going to continue about bonds mixing with bonds, as I did with the other one.
No, we're talking about finance bonds.
No.
No.
So I'm talking about when someone has one of the terrible bonds. That's okay. That's fine. When someone has one of the bad bonds, they say, "I'm not good enough. I'm ugly. I hate them. They hate me.
Mhm.
Life is not fair." When you think that, and when other people think you're fine, when you try to lie to them, and you keep lying to them, saying, "I'm fine," and you're just putting on this mask. That's why I made this.
Oh.
You're just putting on this mask of "I'm
Oh.
happy all the time," and lying to people. That creates another bond that's saying, "I'm gonna lie to this person," telling them I'm fine, and you'll have the bond that you'll have the bonds that you'll lie to the person and say that you're fine, but when really in reality you're not fine, and the bond you're taking one bond of saying I'm not good enough, but then you're taking another bond of thinking I'm gonna lie to this person and tell them I am good enough.
So, my dear friends, to simplify, and not to simplify, to make a resume of all of what we say today, and what is the message from the angels to you? What is the message of these loving beings that are trying to come and help you to make your life easier? Today is, A, you can change those patterns of thinking. Don't have money. I never have money. Only these people is correct. If you vote for Obama, you're horrible. If you vote for Trump, you're horrible. If you do this, you're horrible. If you don't do that, you're horrible. All these patterns that we have they are just thinking patterns, and they can be changed. Louise Hay said it in her books. I had a million of books, a million of people, then God coming and telling you everything it is in your brain, and it is a way to change it. So once again, today is about what do you practice. See what is in your life that you keep repeating. What are these things that you have a thing for it that are not good for you, and you know it? What are procrastinating, maybe? Maybe just giving the responsibility to somebody else, maybe doing something else. You don't know what is it. Oh, maybe not you don't know. You do know what is it. Oh, and here it comes.
Another
Oh my
special
gosh.
guest.
Oh, this is my other special guest. This is somebody that always brings happiness. Always, 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 always bring happiness.
You're pulling the slips. No, Cody.
Poor Pooty. Okay.
Oh no. We have let me explain to everyone what happened.
You want to see her?
We have this chair, and it has this hole in the middle, and I was holding Lupa in the way that her feet was just sliding through the hole, and she was like halfway through, like, no!
Oh, Lupa, she's saying, hey, I was sleeping, and you guys woke me up. I'm not fan of this stuff. I prefer to hear you
Yeah,
rapping.
but you're on camera, and everyone loves you.
Okay, so
Cody.
if you cannot be happy, just get a Lupa, okay?
Yeah,
Not
just
my
get-
Lupa. Get your own Lupa.
Get your
It's nothing more than a pet that is your family, then teach you how unconditional love
If you
works.
had any bad bonds thinking I'm not good enough, get another strong bond in there saying, this dog makes me happy. I am good enough.
Yes, because you are. You always will be. And everything in your life, it got a solution. 99% of the people that has not succeeded to commit suicide had come out in the middle while they were thinking there was no return. They say, oh my gosh, my problem, it got a solution. So please don't give up. And everything is about what you think, and it can be changed. So don't worry, don't give up. And the message from the angels today is love heals fear. The power of love can heal bullies and angry people to less be afraid. Always. Love, unconditional love, always heal the fear, whatever is your fear. So, live your life simplified. If you can't, ask for these marvelous beings that are nearby you, asking you to say, how can I help you?
And
And give you an unconditional love.
And the sticky note message from Chris is, the angels are with me.
Yes, always. So, my dear friends, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for just hear us today. We hope that we could help you. If you can put like, we appreciate. If you can put heart, we appreciate.
Like.
If you can go to the YouTube and subscribe, we really do appreciate. And if you can share this page, it will be even much, much better. Lupe is saying, I love you. I know you love me. So please, if you cannot share this page for any reason or this video for any reason, just share the message. You have a lot of people that is there, so they might need this message. So just share the message with them, okay? And keep shining up.
Mom, one last thing. Everybody, if you're on YouTube, remember to click the like button and then go, let me just unsubscribe so I can show them. And then go to the giant red button that says subscribe. Click subscribe. And then you see this bell icon down here. Click the bell icon, put all, and then you get all the notifications.
Okay, my friends? So, para mis amigos que hablan español, to my friends in English and have people that speak Spanish and you wanted to see it, tomorrow I will be, but in Spanish.
One
okay?
final lesson about bonds. One final lesson.
Christopher had 1,000 final lessons.
I know.
Have you seen it?
So the final lesson is for people that remember, hey, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, she does videos, and in Spanish. They have that giant bond saying it's going to be Spanish today. But it was English today, so you have to change those bonds. I'm really sorry for that happening. We're just doing a new schedule now.
Tomorrow will be the same thing, but in Spanish. So get ready to have a different music. I will try to look one. But I love this one. David Guetta. Good one. Okay, my friends. Have a wonderful night and enjoy it. Woo! Bye, my friends. Let me put it. Okay, there we go. And for my friends on YouTube, I need this one.
I'm sorry for everyone here. I wasn't looking at you. I was looking at Facebook.